Hello everyone, my name is Reggie, and today I want to talk to you about how biases can play a part in organizational hiring. Now we know that most organizations, not all, but a good majority of the organizations today are trying to be more diverse in their hiring. So, for instance, an organization that don't have a lot of women in leadership roles may start looking to say, how can we get more women in the leadership positions within our organization? Or how can we start promoting more women in the organization? Just an example, there is 1,000 different ways to go about this, but I think that's just one of the most common topics and one that's really talked about that everybody can sort of relate to in a conversation piece. But the important thing that I want to talk about here is that when organizations are looking to diversify their leadership, their promotion practices, one of the things they have to be careful about is becoming biased in how they do that. We will see organizations that will simply start to move forward with the process of saying, we don't have a lot of people of this gender or this race in these positions. Now, one thing we have to consider is our hiring process. You cannot counteract filling positions to look diverse by implementing bias strategies and tactics to fill those voids. So number one, you need to understand why are we in this position? Do we not have women applying for these positions? Or do the women that we have in these positions, are they qualified for the position? And it's the same thing. We don't have people of this race or this ethnic group in this position. Why not? In the applications, when you interview people, how many people, you can say black people or people of color or women are applying for these positions. So what are we looking at here when we are starting to establish the fact of why are we in the position to where we feel we have to hire certain people? Not only to be diverse, are you hiring just for diversity needs to fit a description, or are you looking to really hire the best qualified people to be in those positions? And the other thing you got to realize is, if you've been going for such a long period without actually bringing in different categories of people, are the people you have put in place to actually hire people, have they actually been reviewing resumes and bringing in the best candidates? Or are candidates simply being slipped in and hired based on personal preferences, biases from the people that's in charge of your hiring committee? Or is the hiring committee actually looking at only certain demographic of people to fill those positions? These are the things we have to consider and we have to look at. We can't just simply say, as an organization, that we don't have a lot of this group inside this job or inside the leadership realm or upper management. Therefore, we're just going to promote all women. Let's just promote women. Let's create positions and give them to women. Because you're doing the same thing. You are creating a biased environment. Your practices are biased. And to you, it may seem like, well, our intentions are good. We're trying to make the work environment more diverse, upper management more diverse. We're trying to promote so we can have more diversity. But if you are saying you're trying to do those things, are you using biased practices to do it? The people that you're putting in those positions, are they qualified to be in those positions? Do they have the skill set to be in those positions? These are the things you have to look at. So first, there needs to be a self-reflection within the organization. How did the organization get into this place in the first place? This position in the first place, to where the organization feels like we now have to start being more diverse. We need to be more diverse. Why is that? Is it the fact that the clientele you're looking to reach to be a part of your business is looking for a company that has more diversity? Or is it just simply you're looking for a numbers page? You just want to be able to show diversity and not truly be a diversified organization in how you engage with your clients and the community. So these are the things you have to take a look at. And it's often sad, but it is true, that many organizations do implement bias strategies and tactics when they feel like we need to start having more diversity, especially when you're in fields such as nursing. Nursing does have male and females, but primarily it is a female-dominated field. So an organization that has a lot of females decide, well, we need to hire a male. Are you just hiring a male because he's a male, or you need someone to lift, or are you hiring the best qualified candidate for the position? And it can be the same with other organizations as well. Law enforcement. It could be a situation to where you're looking to hire more female officers. Are more female officers needed? Yes. Why? Because law enforcement doesn't only deal with males, they deal with females as well. But are you hiring females who are actually skilled? Are you promoting females who have the experience and qualifications to understand the role and duties of the job and willing to do it? Same thing with the nursing. If you're hiring a male nurse, does he have the skills and qualifications to do the job? Can he do the job? And that should be the real picture you're looking at. Why are we hiring this person? Do they have the skill set? Do they have the capabilities to make this organization successful and fulfill the job responsibilities and duties required for the position? It's very important that companies don't become biased in how they engage and interact and conduct business. And sometimes in situations to where they feel they need to hire to give the appearance, or they are trying to actually be more diverse in their employees and promotions and their leadership portfolio, the thing about it is, hire the best person. You need to do some self-reflection of the organization, like I said earlier, to determine how did you get into this position to where you now feel we have to hire someone of this demographic. We have to do this. We have to do that now. And we're going to skip channels and implement bias practices and strategies in order to get it accomplished. You're defeating the whole purpose. There's no way you can say that we're an organization that's going to thrive on being an equal opportunity. We're not biased in our practices and strategies when your whole hiring process is based on bias practices and strategies. So, thank you for watching. Just a short little info session. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think when you hear a topic like this. Do you currently work for an organization that may be doing this, but actually in their mindset, they feel like they're doing what's best for the company? But if this is overlooking the more qualified candidates, is this something that you feel should be addressed? How would you address it? And what is your recommendations? Share your stories with us. I'd love to hear your feedback. And thank you for watching. This is Action to Success.